the biggest mistake Nigerians can make is to keep Tinubu as president beyond 2027. Do you know who is saying this? Adebayo, the SDP man, the man that contested under the SDP in 2023 as a presidential candidate of SDP. He says the biggest is going to be the biggest mistake keeping Tinubu beyond 2027. This man tomorrow will come and tell you another thing. Do you understand? And that is how it looks. Recently Okonjo-Iweala came out and said, "Oh, the economy, Tinubu has been able to stable the economy." That because the way it was going, it was really, really bad. But that does not mean that things are still not bad. Things are bad because the way things were going, if it had gone beyond what it is now, that they are able to stabilize the way it was going so bad. For the fact that they have stabilized the economy does not mean that they have taken the economy back to where it ought to be. So, and those are the two things. And APC is running with it, and they are coming to abuse Obi. Obi does not see any good thing in what the government of the day is saying. If Soludo, of course, Soludo, that one now is a sellout. If Soludo and Okonjo-Iweala could be saying the economy is stabilized in a good way, in a positive way, or in a bad light, I don't understand. And now the woman is coming out to say, when people, Nigerians came for her, she said, "Oh no, that was not what she meant. That she's just saying that that things are still bad, but you have not taken it back to where it ought to be. You took it from level 2, which was not still okay, or level 3, which was not okay. You took it to level 10. Now you have been able to, and it was going and going, just like about Adewole said the other time, that if not because of the prayer that they've been praying, that the exchange rate would have gone like 20,000 naira per dollar and all of that. So I think if we can take it from that angle, that was what Igunjola meant. Okay, now let things begin to happen. We have to reduce the hardship. The policy that you have stabilized is still hurting the people. You see, things are still going bad the way they have been going, but it would have been worse than this. But are you not supposed to be comfortable with where we are? No, we are not comfortable. So Okonjo-Iweala came out and started doing the damage control. That was not what he meant, and APC is really running with that. So now that Adebayo is saying that we should stop Tinubu, he should not be allowed to continue, because if he continues, it's going to be so terrible. But tomorrow night, I will come and tell you another thing. Prince Adewole Adebayo is the national leader of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, as well as his presidential candidate in the 2023 general election. Okay, Adebayo, a lawyer and a business mogul, spoke on a wide range of national issues, while giving reasons as to why most of the chieftains of the African Democratic Congress (ADC) could not find accommodation in the SDP, following which they moved into the coalition party ADC. Adebayo maintained that the greatest mistake Nigeria could make would be to keep Tinubu in office beyond the year 2027. He also bet his mind on the recent assessment of the performance of the Nigeria's economy by the Director General of World Trade Organization. Exactly. I didn't even hear this before I started making reference to what the woman said. Okay. Is We all know where this guy is coming from and where he is going. It's a long one that he put out there, so we wouldn't want to bore you with all of that. So in your opinion, with what has been happening to you, your own experience, so it's not what somebody tells you, what you think that this guy has said, whether he's saying the right thing based on what you are experiencing, not anything that the government is telling you. Well, that is the bitter truth. God will not allow it. Yes, Nigeria has made two great mistakes already many years back, 1979 and 1993, and that is why the country is still groping in darkness. Which one of you is better than him? Birds of the same feather. To see this one. Okay, now. Still a former presidential candidate is not even active in the ADC anymore and won't even be able to grab the ADC presidential ticket come 2027. It is only Yoruba dies and Yoruba bastard that we not agree with this honest truth, because they are zombies and fools. It's not only Yorubas, We have all these kind of people. The way you describe this Yoruba people, we have them across board. Uh, we have them across board. We have them all over the place. This drug lord wants to buy Nigeria. In your opinion, okay? Tinubu is our president. Unripe so-called presidential candidates should go and face their jobs. Almost all these useless noisemakers are thieves without workable plan for Nigeria progress. Just want to come and steal with their AI economy postulation. So wetin Tinubu dey do now? Tinubu wey don acquire almost all the property for Lagos. You see how he has held Lagos to ransom. So what is he doing now? They are just borrowing money. They will not tell you that projects that are not visible, projects that are not beneficial to the people. You know, those are the things that they are involving in, and yet everything is still not working. You are right, and those drumming Tinubu will not even go unpunished. It is only in Nigeria that old men tell lies because of money and position in power, and even when they know they have few days and years to live. So, and that mistake is what you will live to witness. Abba, you are correctly correct. How can you all have, okay, we the masses in your minds, as if the majority voted for him in the first place? Some people say they didn't vote for Tinubu. Okay. One thing again is that any country that produces leaders that can twist the law of the land with his authority and power to benefit himself can never move forward. To be candid, Nigeria has not even produced leaders that will work for the masses, because our constitution are full of errors, where a sitting president cannot be removed, and former presidents and governors and other leaders cannot be jailed, having stolen properties and monies confiscated. Exactly my point. It can't happen. Just like I always say, there's an unwritten agreement that say anybody as a president, at least they still do some kind window, whatever, window dressing arrest of all these former governors. But at the end of the day, it leads to nowhere. Like a unwritten agreement that you dare not go after any president, former president, and that is what has been happening. And people now say, "Oh, we never had good leaders. These leaders, this one did bad," and yet you don't go after them. You don't even arrest them. You don't even question them, because they were enjoying immunity when they were in government. But when they are not in government, nobody has ever interrogated them or asked them questions. Rather, people still go back to them and be paying loyalty, and their allegiance to them. So guys, second base Jerry, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take. Thank you.